Now, Good Morning Northwest, a pickup truck slammed into a house near Chief Gary Park. The driver is dead. What we're learning this morning.
It is clear and cold this morning. Yeah, definitely a cold start, but the sun is going to shine. We're going to talk about what's happening tomorrow. It's going to be a different story altogether.
And lessons learned about the toxic train derailment in Ohio and the safety measures the rail company is promising to take now. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks for being with us. I'm Robin.
And I'm Derek Dice. It is Tuesday, March the 7th. Mark Peterson here with a look at that first alert forecast. All right, the snow's moving out of the region. We're actually going to see some sun today.
Yeah, and we're 19 minutes away from the sunrise, but we have a full moon that's on the way to set. Things are looking pretty good, but it is chilly. I mean, 25 degrees out. Could have, again, some frost on the windshield. We're going to see in our 4 things you need to know that while we're starting cold, the sun's going to come out this afternoon. While we won't be at average for highs, it'll feel pretty good. We have showers coming in for tomorrow, and in fact could get some decent snow Wednesday night, but highs are going to be in the 40s each day, so it will melt. This morning, what we're tracking is that snow band that's going through Sandpoint starting to decrease and dissipate. We're going to have a clear sky for us. Things look great. Our highs there are going to be in the low 40s region-wide. You get into areas into the central part of the state, you're into the mid-40s over the next 12 hours. Yeah, we're going to see some sunshine, variable high thin clouds, and again, that high today of 41 degrees.
These construction workers are boarding up the side of a house on Mission Avenue that was hit by a truck yesterday afternoon. The driver was dead when police arrived, and this morning, investigators are still trying to figure out what happened.
Yeah, parts of Mission closed for hours because of the crash. The pickup took out a wall on one of the units in a fourplex. Spokane police say no one was inside the home at the time of the crash, so no one else was hurt. One man heard the crash happen from around the corner.
I was standing out on my porch. I seen the truck go by, and then as he was going by, gunned it, put his foot on the throttle, whatever, as fast as he could. So I thought it was just somebody being an idiot till I heard the crash.
Police say the medical examiner will determine the cause of death for the man and tell us who he was.
Spokane police found a man dead inside a boom lift last night. That lift was parked at 5th and Arthur and was below power lines, but the lines were not live when officers arrived. Police do not suspect foul play. The Spokane County Medical Examiner will release the cause of the man's death and his name.
Last week, we told you a body was found inside the home of Patrick Kabiza, a Spokane Valley man accused of drugging and sexually assaulting children. The Spokane County Medical Examiner has confirmed Kabiza, who was out on bail, was indeed the person found dead. They have not released his cause or manner of death, but the sheriff's office had previously said they were investigating this as a possible suicide.
And this morning from the Breaking Now desk, Norfolk Southern is promising new safety measures after 2 of the company's trains derailed in Ohio. This comes as we're learning new details about the progress of the toxic waste cleanup in East Palestine. In an announcement yesterday, Norfolk Southern says it's addressing the derailments with a 6-point plan focused on boosting safety, including the enhancement of the hot bearing detectors, which can trigger an alarm if a potential failure or high temperatures are detected. Other safety measures laid out in Monday's announcement include adding acoustic bearing detectors that will be able to identify potential problems that a visual inspection could not, collaborating with Georgia Tech to advance safety inspection technology, and stationing high-resolution cameras on its premier corridor, which is the train line that runs through East Palestine.
Cooperating with the NTSB, we're cooperating with the local, state, federal resources to make sure that we investigate them fully, understand what could be done better, and make Norfolk Southern an even safer railroad.
About 200 miles southwest of East Palestine in Springfield, Ohio, another Norfolk Southern freight train derailed this weekend. No one was hurt and there is no toxic threat. The track in that area has already reopened. Still, the NTSB is investigating. In East Palestine, Norfolk Southern says 2,000 tons of waste soil have been removed for EPA certified processing. The removal of contaminated soil could take up to 2 months to remove. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
The war in Ukraine is deteriorating global food insecurity. Last week, the Biden administration announced 3 new partnerships in an effort to boost Ukraine's agricultural sector and help supply the country's grain to the world as the war directly impacts global agricultural production. Here at home, many Americans are feeling the impacts, and for some, it could get worse. The rising cost of food is now set to collide with an end to COVID-era food assistance policy that increased SNAP benefits. An estimated 16 million households receiving SNAP benefits will see them decrease by at least $95 a month beginning this month.
Almost a twofold effect. The benefit levels going down, and people are already struggling with high food prices.
But as food banks prepare to provide increased assistance to those in need, there is hope that a strong jobs market and improving wages will soften the blow. Just about 6 minutes after 6 o'clock now.
All right. Yesterday, we had probably more snow than we expected. Today, we're expecting it to move out and on, although the passes might still be getting some.
But here's the deal. We're going to see maybe a little bit in Stevens Pass, but it looks pretty clear now. Snoqualmie Pass in good shape. 4th of July and Lookout. Not bad at all. So traveling right now, yeah, you're going to find maybe a little bit of ice and some slush in some areas, but it's looking good. We're going to have a pretty good forecast as well. Hang in there.
And we're checking out the newly reopened Indian Trail Library this morning. Stay tuned. We'll show you some of the new amenities that you can come see at the grand reopening later today.
And a scare for people on a cross-country flight when a man tries attacking a flight attendant and threatens people on board. Coming up, the weapon he tried using and how this all ended.
Stream 4 News now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
Adventure awaits at Silver Mountain Resort this winter. Enjoy some of the best terrain in the region. Only 30 minutes east of Coeur d'Alene, right off I-90. Family, friends, and smiles as big as the wide open vistas. Relax in a beautiful condo just a stroll away from dining, water slides, indoor surfing, and 84 degrees. And a gondola ride away from our new covered carpet lift, tubing, and acres of snow rider heaven. Your winter adventure awaits at Silver Mountain. Book today at silvermt.com.
At Gold Seal Plumbing, we're always looking at better ways to solve plumbing issues in your home. That's why we use the latest technology in sewer line repair called trenchless sewer repair. We can replace your current sewer line without digging up your entire yard. With just a couple of holes in the ground, we can pull new sewer pipe from the main line right into your house with minimal disruption to your lawn and your wallet. So if you need your sewer line repaired or replaced, call the best. Call Gold Seal Plumbing. We're on our way.
My name's John Yarno, and this is my Northwest Specialty Hospital story. You know, I played 20 years of football. My right shoulder was out of the joint at least a half a dozen times while I played, and now 40 years later, I've had to address it. My arm is functional again, and I'm making daily progress. I feel great now. Northwest Specialty is just a different deal. I couldn't be happier with the team that I worked with.
Get hooked on the outdoors at the 61st Annual Bighorn Show, March 16th through the 19th at the Spokane County Fairgrounds. There's something for everyone in the family at the Bighorn Show. Visit the Trophy Territory. Enjoy live music. Go fishing with the kids at Fishing World. Visit with hundreds of outdoor adventure vendors. Learn cooking tips from local celebrity chef Adam Hegstead, or just kick back and have a cold one at our Sportsman's Lounge. Get your tickets today at bighornshow.com.
Listen up. You've got 4 days and 4 days only to save like never before during the 4-day super sale at Furniture Row. That's 4 days where the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. No limit. You'll also find huge savings on every sofa, dining table, bed, and much, much more. Plus 4 years no interest and no down payment. But don't wait. The 4-day super sale at Furniture Row ends Monday.
Save your greed!
Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. Oklahoma voters will decide today in a special election whether or not to legalize recreational marijuana.
Supporters have pushed to see this measure on the ballot for years, but due to legal challenges and ballot inclusion deadlines, it was left off the November ballot. It is one of several ballot measures on cannabis use in recent months. During midterms, 5 states held votes on legalizing recreational marijuana use. The measures failed in Arkansas and North and South Dakota. Voters in Maryland and Missouri passed similar measures.
A man wielding a jagged metal spoon caused chaos on a United Airlines flight from LA to Boston. Authorities say 33-year-old Francisco Severo Torres first tried to open the emergency exit door mid-flight and then broke into the bathroom to try to stab a flight attendant. Passengers wrestled him to the floor as the pilot declared an emergency. He now faces several charges and is banned from United flights.
New research now shows that wage growth among those at the lower end of the pay scale sped up through the pandemic. A paper posted at the National Bureau of Economic Research shows pay for some workers in the bottom 10% are more than 22% higher than in 2019.
All right, good Tuesday morning, 10-second takeaway, cold, clear start. Yeah, we're there. So light layers, you'll need a jacket. You also need your sunglasses. You'll see the sunshine today. It's going to be so nice. 41 our high today.
Spokane International Airport is now a step closer to a $150 million expansion project to improve the air travel experience.
And it's one of 3 Washington airports receiving more than $37 million in total in grants from the FAA. Seeing a record number of air travelers, Spokane International's chief executive officer is worried about providing enough services to meet the needs of travelers on time. But with an extra $15 million grant from the FAA's Airport Terminal Program, the expansion plan is now one step closer to completion.
We're in the recovery process from the pandemic. We're turning our attention now towards that horizon to say, well, okay, we're recovering well. Now we need to look at providing enough gates so that we can grow our nonstop service.
Now, the funding will help add 3 new gates to the C concourse and 6 additional ticketing counters on the west end of the airport. The airport hopes to have this all completed by 2025, but because of supply chain issues and weather, that date is subject to change. Pretty good deal, though, for the airport. All right, yeah. Good morning, Northwest time is now 6:11.
Ooh, let's trade in those snowballs for basketballs. It is March Madness anyway. Coming up a little later, though, we're talking about time for Hoop Fest and why you should put it on your radar.
And the Indian Trail Library is ready for its grand reopening. Destiny Richards takes us inside for a sneak peek right after the break.
4 News Now is brought to you by Washington Trust Bank.
Sign up for breaking news alerts with the 4 News Now app.
Law Tigers present the 18th Annual Spokane Motorcycle Show this weekend at the Spokane Fairgrounds. One Wheel Revolution Stunt Show, Swap Meet, Budweiser Biker Bar, Law Tigers Great Gas Giveaway, and more. The Spokane Motorcycle Show this weekend at the Spokane Fairgrounds.
Love your home from the inside and out with new windows from Infinity from Marvin. Ultrex fiberglass is 8 times stronger than vinyl and virtually maintenance-free. Infinity's energy-efficient windows and doors are built for life and backed by our limited lifetime warranty. Give your home the fresh new look it deserves and find out why more people are choosing fiberglass.
Call 892-6460 or go to residentialhs.com today to schedule your free design consultation and estimate. Residential Home Solutions and Infinity Windows. Home improvements. Custom fit for life.
For over 25 years, Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls has been your choice for the best in floor covering for your home or business. Dream it. Design it. Live it. Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet, North Idaho's premier flooring store.
ABC's World News Tonight.
And 4 News Now.
When the local story is national news.
When national stories hit home. Watch ABC World News Tonight at 5:30.
And 4 News Now at 6. That's what we mean when we say expect more.
Every Saturday in March, you can shoot baskets for cash.
The more baskets you make, the more cash you win.
All winners have 1 minute to make as many baskets as possible.
The player with the highest score of the night wins even more cash.
Make baskets to earn your share of up to $26,000 cash.
More baskets, more cash for you.
Earn entries now playing your favorite games with your Sun Club card.
Get in the game at Chihuahua Casino.
Use me to take a bite out of food waste and help the environment.
How'd you do that?
Well, give me yard waste, food scraps, heck, even your food-soiled paper like pizza boxes, paper towels, and coffee filters. I'll take it to be composted and returned to the soil.
And we'll still be here for the rest.
Learn more at SpokaneCountySolidWaste.org.
Law Tigers present the 18th Annual Spokane Motorcycle Show this weekend at the Spokane Fairgrounds. One Wheel Revolution Stunt Show, Swap Meet, Budweiser Biker Bar, Law Tigers Great Gas Giveaway, and more. The Spokane Motorcycle Show this weekend at the Spokane Fairgrounds.
Just about 6:15. For the first time since the Central Library opening downtown, another Spokane library is opening its doors today after renovation.
Yeah, the Indian Trail Library in North Spokane is new and improved with much more space, study areas, and even a children's play area. Destiny Richards is live with a sneak peek of this library's new look.
Yeah, we are here at the Indian Trail Library on West Barnes Road, and it is looking great here. We're here with Alina Mercar with Spokane Public Library. This is another library renovation. Tell us about some of the work that went on to make this new beautiful place.
Absolutely. Indian Trail Library is one of our last libraries to reopen after the 2018 bond measure passed. And a few highlights from this location are the Children's Play Space, Basalt Burrow, which is Marmot themed. We've got 2 study rooms, whereas before we closed, we only had the event space. So now we have study rooms and an event space. We've got other additional amenities that have been revamped, like new carpet, new lighting, and new HVAC system, other things like that that really make it more modern and help us meet the 21st century library service needs.
Yeah. Seeing all of the other libraries that have opened or reopened, everything kind of has a consistent theme. Everything looks nice and modern. And there's also some artwork here, some fresh artwork at the library. Tell us about these pieces on the wall.
So we are really excited to showcase our artists in residence as well. So Tamalyn Baumgarten was a artist in residence in 2022, and so we are highlighting her work here at Indian Trail Library. We really like to give preference to our artists in residence to give them opportunities to further showcase their work, and so this is another way that we can give back to those artists who give so much to our community.
Yeah, and that's definitely connected to the Hive, which has the artist space and all of that. Very, very cool. We're going to take a look at some of the study rooms and the event space coming up later. I'm also posting on Twitter some close-up pictures of everything here, and the grand opening or grand reopening is at 9. So stay tuned later this hour for another look at the Indian Trail Library. I'll send back to you guys.
And I'm sure they would love for you to pop in and see it for yourself, too.
No doubt about it. All right. What time did we say sunrise was official today? 6:21?
2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, 2
By
minutes.
the time my weather forecast is done,
there you
the
go.
sun will have risen and another Tuesday is underway.
It's like you're commanding it.
Yes. There we go. All right, good morning, everybody. So we look at Coeur d'Alene, and things are looking good on US 95 and Hanley. But now let's go to Sandpoint and make the trip up there with over 1 inch of snow that's fallen. Still some bands of snow up there. And on 2 heading up into Sandpoint, you're going to see some winter driving conditions. Just want you to take it easy. 41 for the high today here in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. Going to be a sunny afternoon. In fact, we're going to have sunshine and variable clouds all morning and into the afternoon. Looking pretty good. Winds are going to be relatively light out of the east. We'll see them shift a little bit tonight, northeast winds, but not gusting, and 24 for the overnight low. And again, you're going to see the full moon, and you're going to see some clouds out there, but should see some nice breaks. I can hardly wait to see some of the pictures. Now, Doppler radar. Newport had the morning snow, and then the later on little into Sandpoint getting still some morning snow. I don't know where I came up with that, but anyway, this morning's been busy with just this light band of snow that's been rolling through the area. That's it. It's going to continue to make its way north and east. Temperatures right now we're sitting at 25 officially. Spokane International downtown and into the Spokane Valley, the upper 20s, and we see those in Coeur d'Alene at 27. But we do have some light winds, so it feels like the teens into Deer Park, Spangle, Cheney. Make sure that everyone's dressed appropriately. And of course, this afternoon, it's going to be the sun. It's going to be warm, upper 30s. People are going to lose a layer or two. We do have some rain showers onto the west coast, but that's about it. We did have, again, that brief hit of snow that continues to make its way in and out of Sandpoint. Higher elevations picking up a little bit more, but everyone else is looking pretty good. Here's the forecast radar, where today it's going to be sun, few clouds. That's going to be throughout this afternoon. Pops of energy coming through, but should work its way around us. By tomorrow afternoon, we see that chance of rain or snow, depending on timing and elevation. Elevation, really, for us, we could see a little grapple out of that as well. And then Wednesday at 11 o'clock, we see another round coming in that would leave behind some snow for Thursday morning, and that could mean Thursday morning commute could see some of that light snow and slippery roads. You know, yesterday. So we look at what we expect for today. It's going to be in the low 40s. Things are looking pretty good. Winds are going to be light. We look at the planning forecast, and we're planning on weather that, while still below average, is still fairly mild compared to what we're coming out of. So Wednesday could be active, certainly Wednesday night. Thursday morning, some snow on the ground, but Thursday afternoon, clouds and 41. And then we're into the mid-40s for the weekend with some scattered and isolated showers, mainly snows for the higher elevations, which is skiing, which they really love to get some fresh snow.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Mark, thanks very much. Good morning, Northwest. Time is now 6:20. Geno Smith and the Seahawks have agreed to a new contract, but how long is it for, and how much will it pay the veteran QB?
And the Gonzaga men and women will play for the WCC tournament titles today. We'll show you how the men held off a second-half rally from San Francisco. Next in sports.
Download the 4 News Now app today. Weather Alert Days on 4 News Now.
That means weather that could be a threat to your family's safety.
The First Alert Weather Team pinpoints the most impactful and dangerous days, warning you early, on air and online. Weather Alert Days, another way we're keeping you safe on 4 News Now.
The Move Fitness gyms are on the move. Let's go! With New Year resolution goals in full swing and a new gym opening soon in Spokane, there's never been a better time to join the #1 voted best gyms.
And jump, spin, swim, and work out to be the best you can be in 2023.
Move Fitness.
Ironstone Furniture and Fire is making room for new inventory. For a limited time, you can create your ideal space and save on in-stock selections. Sofas, chairs, tables, and more. Comfortable and beautiful furniture makes a house feel like home. Visit our showroom, Ironstone Furniture and Fire in Coeur d'Alene.
Over the thousands of personal injury cases we've won for our clients, often the person who is injured hesitates to get a lawyer at first for fear of hurting the at-fault party. The truth is, their insurance company is already making a case to keep you from getting compensated.
If you've been seriously injured, don't wait to call Craig Swap & Associates. We'll only represent your interests so you can recover physically and financially. Craig Swap & Associates, one call, that's all.
I'm Chad Young from the Easy Home Buyer, and I pay cash for houses. If you own a house and want to sell it fast for cash, call us today for your no-obligation as-is cash offer. We buy houses in any condition, and there are no fees, no commissions, and no repairs. We buy houses with tenants, fixer-uppers, bare land, even haunted houses. Woo! Call us today or visit us online at theeasyhomebuyer.com.
Pick up the phone to inquire. Call the Easy Home Buyer.
Spokane and North Idaho's country leader.
It goes like one margarita, bluebird in my heart. Baby, you're playing hard to forget.
The big 99.9 Coyote Country.
Coming into conference tournament week, the Gonzaga Bulldog men were projected into a #3 seed in the NCAA tournament. But if they were able to win the WCC tournament, it gives them an outside shot of moving up to a #2 seed. However, that is easier said than done. And San Francisco gave Gonzaga all they could handle on Monday night after the Bulldogs went up big early on. The Dons slowly chipped away at that lead and got it all the way down to just 2 points with about 12 minutes to go in the second half. But after that, the offense of the Zags got going with huge contributions by Rozier Bolton and Julian Strother. He had a couple of clutch threes to extend the lead past 10 and got on, and they won 84-73 to advance to the championship game Tuesday night as they will face off against St. Mary's in the highly anticipated rubber match. And the Gonzaga women took one step closer to winning the West Coast Conference for the 3rd straight year as they handled BYU on Monday afternoon, winning 79-64. The turning point in this game was a 27-point third quarter performance by the Bulldogs, which helped them cruise to the victory. Yvonne Ejim led all scorers with 21 points and 11 boards. Next up for GU is a matchup with the #2 seed Portland Pilots, who the Zags already swept in the regular season. And in NFL news, according to ESPN's Adam Schefter and Jeremy Fowler, the Seattle Seahawks have reached an agreement with quarterback Geno Smith. The deal is set to be worth 3 years and $105 million, with $52 million coming in that first year. Smith is coming off his best season in the league, being named to his first Pro Bowl team and the NFL's Comeback Player of the Year. This agreement also puts an end to any speculation that Seattle would use that 5th pick in the draft on a quarterback.
That number sounds huge, but it's really, I mean, the going rate for quarterbacks these days, if not more than that.
Just crazy. The former women's basketball coach at EWU is suing her former employer and former boss, saying they discriminated against her because of her age and gender.
Eastern fired Wendy Schuler in 2021 after 20 years on the job. She's filed a lawsuit in federal court, citing examples of what she calls age and sex discrimination. Schuler says athletic director Lynn Hickey had animosity toward all female athletes and said her players, among other things, had to take taxis and buy food at the grocery store while the football team faced no restrictions on spending. And we haven't heard from Eastern yet on Schuler's claims. You can read more details about what's in that lawsuit on KXLY.com. And believe it or not, Hoop Fest is more than 3 months away, but registration is officially open now.
The largest 3-on-3 basketball tournament in the world returns to take over downtown Spokane June 24th and 25th. The tournament has been bringing in players from all over the country and the world for 31 years. Each year, the city of Spokane shuts down dozens of blocks downtown for the tournament. You can register your team or apply to be a volunteer online right now. Find the information on KXLY.com. It's now 6:26.
All right, before we take another break, here's your first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America, starting at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, a new warning about employment scams.
Hello, this is a courtesy invitation to work with Amazon from home.
Experts saying this is not a real request.
Make up to $400 in a day.
But one in an arsenal of more sophisticated methods that scammers are using to steal thousands of dollars from job seekers. In a new report from the Better Business Bureau, employment scams listed as the second riskiest of all the scams they track, saying the frequency at which they're being reported in the agency's scam tracker increasing 23% from 2021 to 2022.
A lot of workers don't want to go back to an office. Unfortunately, scammers know this, so they're setting up fake websites and they're luring people in with that.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have the expert tips every job seeker needs to know to get that dream position without getting scammed. With your GMA First Look, I'm Becky Worley, ABC News, New York.
There's nothing like volunteering at the fire department.
There's nothing like hitting the waves.
But with my moderate to severe eczema, it hasn't always been easy.
Since my skin was so irritated and itchy.
And even worse with all my gear on.
Now, I'm staying ahead of my eczema.
There's a power inside all of us to live our passion. And Dupixent works on the inside to help heal your skin from within. It helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema. So adults can have long-lasting, clearer skin and fast itch relief. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor.
Healing from within is a powerful thing.
Ask your eczema specialist how Dupixent can help heal your skin from within.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Move Fitness.
Transitions works to end poverty and homelessness for women and children in Spokane.
Transitions moves lives forward by providing real change through programs like housing, job training, and safe spaces of welcome, respect, and community.
Numerica Credit Union is honored to partner with organizations like Transitions as they work to enhance lives, fulfill dreams, and build communities.
Check out more organizations that make our community stronger at numericacu.com.
Hey Washington, drive it home this March with a new rig from Northwest Motorsport. We have the best lineup of trucks and SUVs at NWMSRocks.com. We're teaming up with a great team of lenders to help qualified buyers score some special APRs on any Northwest Motorsport vehicle. That's not all we have in store. We're giving away $20,000 worth of prizes at NWMSRocks.com/win. So check back daily. Find your next rig and drive it home from your local Northwest Motorsport.
At McVeigh Brothers Roofing, Siding, and Windows, we're the only 5-star certified select shingle master contractor in the Inland Northwest. That puts McVeigh Brothers in the top 1% of our profession. At McVeigh Brothers, we're working for you.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
All right, the 4 News Now Story Tracker. Following the stories people are reading about this morning.
China's foreign minister alarmed some in the U.S. by saying good relations between Beijing and Moscow are essential. He said the more unstable the world becomes, the more imperative it is for China and Russia to steadily advance their relations. This comes amid warnings from U.S. officials that China is considering sending lethal aid to Russia for its war against Ukraine, something Beijing has denied.
Russia is trying to make a final push to encircle the city of Bakhmut in Ukraine. However, Ukraine's military says it's holding on to the city center while the fighting is happening on the outskirts. The leader of Russia's Wagner mercenaries has claimed his forces are close to surrounding the city. A Ukrainian soldier speaking to CNN says their forces in Bakhmut are outnumbered 4-1 by the Russians. Well, good morning, Northwest. I'm Derek Dice.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Tuesday, March 7th. Let's check out that first alert forecast. Here's Mark.
Good morning, everybody. You're waking up to some fine roads and a fairly clear sky, 26 into Coeur d'Alene. And you can see things are looking nice. We have a blue sky, a little bit of cloud cover, and 25 degrees. So definitely, grab a jacket as you head out, because we look at the 4 things you need to know. Yeah, we're starting off cold, no doubt about it, but we're going to have a sunny afternoon. It's going to be great. We have showers coming in for tomorrow, but highs all week are going to be in the 40s. We'll talk about what the weekend's looking like in a little bit. We look at the forecast radar. Sandpoint picking up a little bit of that snow. It's going to continue to move out. We are going to see sunshine and cloud cover to the north and to the south. Another system starting to build to the south by tonight, and we're going to see some of those scattered showers for tomorrow. We'll be tracking that for you. 41 will be our high today. Mid-40s for Ritzville, Moses Lake 47. Tri-Cities and into the LC Valley. Temperatures around 50 degrees. Looking pretty good. We're going to have about 40 all the way up to the Canadian line. Here's a look at today's forecast with mostly sunny skies throughout many of those hours. We're warming up into the upper 30s throughout much of the afternoon. But again, our high today, low 40s.
Excuse me, your license plate could be getting scanned by cameras around Spokane very soon.
The Spokane Police Department wants the cameras at various locations, including areas known to be high risk for crime. SPD wants to buy 15 cameras. 2 of those would be mobile and in areas with high crime, like places where several drive-by shootings have happened. It would pick up license plates and the make and model of cars. Police would be able to compare the information with stolen cars. With the technology, SPD wants to catch suspects accused of violent crimes and cars connected to Amber and Silver alerts. Police say it doesn't take pictures of people.
This type of technology really is that kind of force multiplier. It allows us to be much more efficient, solve crimes more quickly, get potentially violent people off the streets more quickly, but then also provide useful information so that the entire justice system can work and that we're presenting a complete case to the prosecutor's office.
Data would be monitored in real time, so if a suspect's car is picked up, an alert would be sent to police.
North Idaho College has reinstated its previously fired president. During a special meeting, the board voted on 2 motions. The first was to place their interim president, Greg South, on paid administrative leave, but not everyone was in agreement. Listen here.
You're welcome to try and overrule the chair.
Just
All
remember
right,
that.
let's call the votes. Trustee Zimmerman, would you like to lead us in the vote?
Lead you in a vote that I oppose.
Now, South was placed on administrative leave, and that Board of Trustees reinstated former President Nick Swain. Swain has an active lawsuit against the college for firing him in December for no disciplinary reason.
And new from the Breaking Now desk, this morning an urgent search is underway for a group of Americans kidnapped across the border in Mexico. They were in a minivan with North Carolina plates, apparently traveling for cosmetic surgery. A $50,000 reward is now being offered in the search for the 4 Americans kidnapped. Take a look at this. Video appears to show a group of heavily armed men taking the victims at gunpoint after the group crossed into the Mexican state of Matamoros. The FBI is investigating the video, which ABC News was not able to verify overnight.
These sorts of attacks are unacceptable. We will continue to coordinate with Mexico and push them to bring those responsible to justice.
The State Department is working with Mexico's government to find the Americans identified as Latavia Tay McGee, Shaid Woodard, Zindell Brown, and Eric Williams. The Biden administration is advising Americans not to travel to that part of Mexico, putting the region and others on the level 4 do not travel list. Experts say if you are visiting the area, vary your route when driving from point A to point B. Stay close to wherever you're visiting, and to avoid making yourself a target, leave your flashy jewelry at home. Right now, the FBI is asking for the public's help in identifying the armed men in that video. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Lewiston police say they need your help finding this man. 51-year-old Ronnie Forston was supposed to report to jail last week to start a 1-year prison sentence for stalking, but he never showed up. Police have a warrant for his arrest. If you have any information, you are asked to contact the Lewiston Police Department or the Nez Perce County Sheriff's Office.
The Shoshone County Sheriff's Office says Sergeant Ben Abshire and this good girl, K-9 Deputy Lulu, helped at a traffic stop in Smelterville. Captain Jeff Lee says Deputy Lulu found approximately 1 pound of suspected methamphetamine and 6,000 suspected Mexi Blues, which are typically fentanyl-laced counterfeit pills. So good work by Sergeant Abshire and Deputy Lulu.
She is a good girl. An artist in London plans to live in a retrofitted dumpster for a year in order to draw attention to the housing crisis. He explains the dumpster is the only way for him to afford to live in the central area where he works because prices are so high.
I was moving back to London and had to start that kind of dreaded hunt for a room, and as was the case with thousands of people across the city and across the country, the prices had gone crazy. You know, rent was mad, and even if I found somewhere that was in my price zone, then there'd be 100 other people also looking for that room.
Inside the dumpster house, he has a small kitchen and a bed. He showers at work or the gym, uses a porta potty, and has access to water from a hose on a neighbor's property.
All right, it's a dumpster, but it kind of sounds not that bad.
I mean, I don't know.
For a converted dumpster, yeah. Good morning, Northwest. Time is now 6:37.
All right, let's head on over to the Weather Center where Mark is showing us what's going on with our cameras.
Sun in Spokane, snow in Sandpoint. You don't have to go very far to find winter weather, and that snow continues to fall. It's going to be moving out, but we've got the sun moving in. The sun is up, and again, we got a little bit of cloud cover. Your full forecast is coming up.
4 News Now on your time with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Coeur d'Alene Wigs not only has a large selection of new and updated styles, we offer refurbishing and repairs on your current wig. Let Jennifer and Sandy at Coeur d'Alene Wigs help you have that great hair day every day. Appointments recommended.
Get pampered, relax, invigorate, and rejuvenate. 7 Wonders Nail, Hair, and Spa's new North Spokane location is a full-service salon that specializes in achieving this every day. Guests enjoy a complimentary drink with all services, including hair, nails, spa, microblading, full bridal, and more. Our 10,000 square foot spa, one of the largest in the Northwest, accommodates large groups, and walk-ins are welcome too. 7 Wonders Nail, Hair, and Spa, a luxury experience accommodating everyone.
Every Saturday in March, you can shoot baskets for cash.
The more baskets you make, the more cash you win.
All winners have 1 minute to make as many baskets as possible.
The player with the highest score of the night wins even more cash.
Make baskets to earn your share of up to $26,000 cash.
More baskets, more cash for you.
Earn entries now playing your favorite games with your Sun Club card.
Get in the game at Chihuahua Casino.
Spring is here, and it's time for the Spokane Home and Garden Show.
Experience everything new in home remodeling, maintenance, new construction, and more. Meet the experts and start your home improvement project.
Listen to informative seminars and experience product demos. Enter to win the grand prize sponsored by Homes by Galleon.
Save on bathrooms, bedrooms, kitchens, landscaping, solar, spas, windows, anything for your home.
There's something for everyone at the Spokane Home and Garden Show, March 10th through the 12th.
The Buick vehicle lineup is fresh, forward-thinking, and luxurious, perfect for your busy lifestyle. From the sleek exterior to the lush interior, the Buick lineup will have you riding in style and with confidence, because your Buick comes standard with a full suite of safety features. Explore the Encore GX, Envision, and Enclave's unique technology and design features for yourself at Becker Buick GMC, where you'll always be treated like family.
Coeur d'Alene Wigs not only has a large selection of new and updated styles, we offer refurbishing and repairs on your current wig. Let Jennifer and Sandy at Coeur d'Alene Wigs help you have that great hair day every day. Appointments recommended.
It's now 6:40. Legislation is underway to keep your private information private. If you use a period tracking app, chances are that information may not be as secure as you think. Lawmakers say those apps can sell sensitive information about a late period to data brokers. This bill made it through the House on Friday and is now set to move through the Senate. Spokane Representative Marcus Riccelli says the bill is in response to the Supreme Court's decision that overturned Roe v. Wade and the increasing scrutiny of reproductive health care information and data. Riccelli says that information could be weaponized against people looking for reproductive access, things like abortion. Through this bill, any data that is non-HIPAA related will be protected.
Basically, what we're trying to do is give consumers protection over their health data. This is really important. I'm in the healthcare chair. You know, there's a lot of things that are in response to privacy with all the apps we use. I mean, and we need to make sure that we have control of that over that data.
Next step, this moves on to the Senate. Currently, the Democratic Party holds the majority there, so the likelihood that it is passed is high, but it's not guaranteed.
Spokane school kids could be riding on different school buses next year. Later this week, the school board is discussing a plan to overhaul the transportation system. Spokane Schools wants to move away from Durham buses and switch to a startup company called Zoom Services. Now, Zoom is a new player in school transportation, but it provides busing services to Seattle schools and thousands of others nationwide. Now, the Durham plan would actually cost a bit less, but district staff says Zoom offers a new fleet of buses and improved technology. If approved Wednesday night, the plan would cost the school district $71 million over the next 5 years.
6:41, it's Tuesday. Here's your 10-second takeaway. It's a cold start. We're into the mid-20s. Going to be a fairly clear start as well. You'll see the sunshine today. Light layers, grab your sunglasses. The high today, low 40s.
Well, you might say that is the sound of progress. The old Spokane Youth Sports Association bingo building at the corner of Boone and Howard is being torn down. That property is set to become a 500-space parking lot for the new downtown Spokane Stadium.
The bingo hall closed in 2020. Before that, it had been a sports bar called the Season Ticket. The building started out, though, as a Sea Galley restaurant and had kept the outside appearance of an ocean boardwalk building. Right next door, the old Value Village will also be torn down sometime later this week to add even more parking spots.
Out with the old, in with the new.
I guess so. It is now 6:42.
All right, Destiny Richards live at the new and improved Indian Trail Library this morning.
Yeah, we are checking out all the new amenities at the newly reopened Indian Trail Library. Coming up, we'll show you why this is not just a place to play and to read, but also a place to study.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Happy Take and Bake Tuesday!
Every Tuesday at Papa Murphy's, you can get any large pizza for just $12, which makes Tuesday the best day to bring home all your favorites.
We might have too many favorites.
Order now at papamurphys.com.
Pretty, pretty please, don't you ever feel like you're less than perfect.
Watch Kelly today at 4 and 4 News Now at 5.
At Washington Trust Bank, can't is a 4-letter word.
I think we should hire more people.
Doc, I'm late for a meeting. I'm thinking of starting my own practice.
Do it. Too much capital.
We need a warehouse.
I can't imagine how we do that.
We should knock that wall down and expand.
Do it. There's always another wall beyond the wall.
We believe you can do whatever you set your mind to, and we'll help you get there. Washington Trust Bank, privately owned, locally invested.
Vroom, vroom. Oh, don't worry. I'll make sure to leave plenty of space when I pass by. I think 200 feet is right here. Thank you. That looks safe to me. And if I can't move over, I promise I'll slow down at least 10 miles an hour below the speed limit or no more than 50 miles an hour. You promise? promise.
We want everyone to get home at the end of the day. When you see vehicles with flashing lights or people working on the side of the road, move over or slow down.
Hey, have you seen this TikTok family pairing thing?
Yeah, it's a bunch of settings we can customize.
So
Shauna's parents will be like, okay, so I'm thinking 40 minutes of screen time a day. And Shauna's all like, what? I think 60 is fair. Or you know how Ricky posts those 6 solos? Well, his dad's like, these are sick, but they're only sick for you and your friends. Or you could be like, I'm extending your screen time, son, and your curfew.
I don't sound like that. Do I sound like that?
Hello, I'm Lloyd Herman. If you need legal assistance due to an accident or an injury, put my 40 years of experience of dealing with the insurance companies to work for you. You'll have an appointment to speak to me within 48 hours. Lloyd Herman and Associates, 922-6600.
Fresh out of Papa Murphy's kitchen, the limited time double bacon cheddar pizza.
Actually, it's fresh out of my oven.
Dad, it's just an expression.
Nacho cheddar cheese sauce, crispy bacon, Canadian bacon? Now that is an expression.
Change the way you pizza.
4 News Now is brought to you by Gamma Knife.
Welcome back. The Indian Trail Library in North Spokane will be reopening today after more than a year of renovation.
The grand reopening is happening later this morning, 9 o'clock. You will get the chance to take a tour of the new space and see all that it has to offer. Destiny Richards, though, has given us a sneak peek this morning at that new Indian Trail Library.
That's right. The Indian Trail Library has a new event space and 2 new study rooms. We're going to go into study room B this morning just to give you a look. And we're here with Alina Merkar again. Tell us about these study spaces. This kind of tends to be consistent with the other libraries as well, these new and improved areas.
So one of the things that the community really wanted to see out of these libraries were new meeting spaces, free, accessible places that you can meet. You can have a meeting, you can have a study session, you can have a quiet place to go read. And so we increased our meeting spaces in general tenfold. And so this is one of those examples of increasing our meeting spaces. We've got 2 new study rooms here in addition to a larger event space for people to be able to have those experiences.
All right, and how will renting these spaces go?
Patrons can go online, SpokaneLibrary.org, and they can reserve a room. So they'll click, they'll have a pop-up option that they click on that has a drop-down menu for study rooms, event spaces, maker studios. They're all intended for different purposes, but you can reserve them for free online from our website.
All right, nice. And with the grand reopening today, I'm sure people can come and ask questions about that. They can get their card and just take a tour and see this new neighborhood library. You can go to our website, KXLY.com, for more information and a link to the Spokane Public Library website where you can see all of the different libraries and what they have to offer. I'll send it back to you guys in studio.
How exciting for that neighborhood.
Yeah, it looks really great. All right, look at that. It's that giant orb in the sky, providing some warmth here.
How about that? Sun's been up for about a half an hour here.
Yeah, we are going to see from your living room looking out, you're going to go like, oh, look at that. And then you're going to step out and go, ooh, feel that. So some jackets this morning, light layers, you'll be relieving yourself. Some of those are layers later on today because we are going to warm up and we've acclimated. Now we take a look, that was to the east, this is to the west. You see the blue sky, but yeah, we're sitting at 25 degrees. We got the moon setting, sun rising, things look pretty good. And then we change the picture a little bit. Down in Coeur d'Alene, you got pretty good roads in around the Coeur d'Alene area all the way north until you start running into the area of Sandpoint where the snow is finally tapering off. But you've got hold on. You have snow on your streets and it's slippery, so take it easy. 41 for the high today. We are going to see sun and a few clouds. Tonight, temperatures down 24 degrees, should be dry. We're going to have that full moon out, looking good. Doppler radar. We did, and still see a little bit of light snow in around the Sandpoint area, but it's starting to decrease and move out. We are going to see a pretty good day today. Right now, though, it is, again, Liberty Lake here at 26 degrees, Spokane 25. But look at Cheney at 21 degrees, 27 Deer Park. With the light winds, it feels like it's in the teens. We want you to be prepared. If you're heading over to the West Coast today, you're going to see rain showers into the Puget Sound, but that's going to be it. It'll be scattered showers, not a big deal. We do see a relatively dry condition throughout the day. We do see energy coming in from the south. That's going to continue to work its way into the Omak and Winthrop area. area tonight. It's tomorrow afternoon that we see, again, scattered showers, graupel potential, snow that'll come in Wednesday night. Not expecting a lot there, but that'll continue to move out. So Thursday morning, we'll have a pretty good opportunity to see some of the snow come in. As we look, yeah, you're going to see that we're going to add to these totals, and that's going to move in. We're going to see 1 inch to 2 inches into the Coeur d'Alene area, Kellogg. We're looking at less than 1 inch. Highs today are going to be in the low 40s. That's going to be region-wide. We're going to see temperatures remain in the low 40s all the way through Friday, mid 40s Saturday and Sunday. We spring forward Saturday night. Spring arrives Monday. Wrapping it up with a bow, looking pretty good with average temperatures on Monday. All right, we're going to be right back. Your morning sprint is coming up.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Granite Concepts of Lewiston.
Celebrate the grand opening of Click It RV's new store in Yakima Valley or Click It RV in Spokane and get the same grand opening specials on travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, and Class A and C motorhomes. We guarantee it. A mile north of the Y on Newport Highway or clickitrv.com.
Go, Chiefs, go! Out of the way for Berthelot out front. Backhand shot and score! Chiefs Berthelot with 4:45 left in the second, and the Chiefs have cut the
Your Spokane Chiefs are back in the arena this Friday and Saturday. Friday, the Chiefs play Portland as we celebrate the Coeur d'Alene Casino's 30th anniversary. Saturday, March 11th, your Chiefs play Kelowna, and it's Numerica Credit Union's Boomer the Bear Piggy Bank giveaway. For tickets and game times, go to SpokaneChiefs.com.
Wow, you guys really are taking the Zags Win You Win promotion seriously.
Oh, yes, ma'am. If the Gonzaga Bulldogs win the 2023 National Championship, Bill's Heating is going to be refunding up to $6,000 of people's eligible equipment purchases, including yours.
Well, I hope you win.
Yeah, we got this. Jewelry Design Center opened as Doug Toon Jewelry Manufacturing. After several years of growth, my brother Denver is with us. He joined more than 15 years ago. My sister Chelsea works in the Tri-Cities. This is more than just a job or a business for us. It's a generational thing that we're hoping to continue on many years to come. We love what we do. This is a passion for us. We're in this for the long haul. We want to be your jeweler for life.
Hi, I'm Chris with Clark's Tire and Automotive. Right now is the best time to get your vehicle in to get it checked over. Come on in for a free winter inspection. We're going to check your brakes, shocks, struts, tires, air filter, wiper blades, and your heating and cooling system to make sure you're winter ready. If you can't make it into one of our shops, give us a call. We now have a mobile service. We offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile parts and labor warranty. We support our local law enforcement, our schools, our nurses and doctors, and we're here to support you. Come and try us out. We are a friendly neighborhood service repair center.
Celebrate the grand opening of Click It RV's new store in Yakima Valley or Click It RV in Spokane and get the same grand opening specials plus liquidation prices on all 20 to 22 RVs. Nobody will beat our prices. We guarantee it. A mile north of the Y on Newport Highway or clickitrv.com.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is now 6:53. Time to get you ready to take on your Tuesday here with the Morning Sprint.
Desi Richards is live giving us a sneak peek of the Indian Trail Library ahead of its grand reopening. And Mark Peterson has a look at a sunny and mild day ahead.
The Sydney Charles has the details on new safety measures Norfolk Southern is taking after 2 train derailments.
But first, a pickup truck crashed into the side of a home near Chief Gary Park, and that driver is now dead.
These construction workers are boarding up the side of a house on Mission Avenue that was hit by that truck yesterday afternoon. The driver was dead when police arrived. This morning, investigators still trying to figure out what happened. Spokane police say no one was inside the home at the time of that crash, so nobody else was hurt. Police say the medical examiner will determine a cause of death, and they'll let us know who that man was.
Lewiston police say they need your help finding this man. 51-year-old Ronnie Fortson was supposed to report to jail last week to start a 1-year prison sentence for stalking, but he never showed up. Police have a warrant out for his arrest. Anyone with information is asked to contact the Lewiston Police Department or the Nez Perce County Sheriff's Office.
Spokane police found a man dead inside of a boom lift last night. The lift was parked at 5th and Arthur and was below power lines, but those lines were not live when officers arrived. Police do not suspect foul play. The Spokane County Medical Examiner will release the cause of death and the man's identity.
Well, last week we told you a body was found inside the home of Patrick Kubiza, a Spokane Valley man accused of drugging and sexually assaulting children. The Spokane County Medical Examiner has confirmed Kubiza, who was out on bail, was indeed the person found dead. They have not released his cause or manner of death yet.
As we look at our First Alert weather, and that First Alert weather app over the next couple of days come in handy, we're going to see, again, for the most part, sunshine. We're going to have some clouds moving around, but we're not expecting any energy or any showers today. 41 is going to be the high, 42 into Coeur d'Alene. We're going to have mid-40s into Ritzville over the next 12 hours. Again, sunshine at times, and we're going to have low 40s and upper 30s throughout much of the afternoon.
And we've been live this morning checking out the new Indian Trail Library. It was closed for renovation since fall 2021, and it reopens to the public today. There's a grand reopening ceremony from 9 to 10, but it'll be open until 7 p.m. You can come and check out the new event space, the 2 new study areas, and the children's play space. You can also go to our website, kxly.com, for more information about the library and the others as well.
North Idaho College has reinstated its previously fired president. During a special meeting, the Board of Trustees voted to place their interim president, Greg South, on paid administrative leave, and the Board of Trustees then reinstated former President Nick Swain. Swain has an active lawsuit against the college for firing him in December of last year for no disciplinary action.
Your license plate could soon be scanned by cameras around Spokane soon. The Spokane Police Department wants cameras at various locations, including areas known to be high risk for crime. They want 15 cameras. They would pick up license plates and the make and model of cars. Police would be able to compare the information with stolen vehicles. SPD wants to catch suspects accused of violent crimes and cars connected to Amber and Silver alerts with that technology.
And Norfolk Southern is promising new safety measures after 2 of the company's trains derailed in Ohio. The company says it's addressing the derailments with a 6-point plan focused on boosting safety, including the enhancement of hot-bearing detectors, which can trigger an alarm if a potential failure or high temperatures are detected. In East Palestine, Norfolk Southern says over 2,000 tons of waste soil have been removed for EPA-certified processing, and officials from the National Transportation Safety Board are investigating another Norfolk Southern train derailment in Springfield, Ohio. No one there was hurt, and there is no toxic threat. The track in that area has already reopened.
Well, the old Spokane Youth Sports Association bingo building at the corner of Boone and Howard, just across the street from us here at KXLY, is being torn down. The property is set to become a 500-space parking lot for the new downtown Spokane Stadium. Right next door, the old Value Village will also be torn down sometime later this week to add even more parking space.
Coming up next on Good Morning America, details on the urgent search for 4 Americans kidnapped at gunpoint in Mexico and the warning for people traveling to other parts of Mexico for spring break.
The Shoshone County Sheriff's Office says Sergeant Ben Abshire and K-9 Deputy Lulu, who you see here, helped at a traffic stop in Smelterville. The captain says Deputy Lulu found approximately a pound of suspected meth and 6,000 suspected Mexi Blues, which are typically fentanyl-laced counterfeit pills. So good work by Deputy Lulu and Sergeant Abshire. Back with your final check of weather with Mark next.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
If your checking account isn't earning you money, it's time to switch to bonus checking from Numerica. The account that earns an incredible 2% annual percentage yield. That could earn you up to $500 every year or more.
For over 25 years, Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls has been your choice for the best in-floor covering for your home or business. Let Fairway Floor's professional design staff help choose your favorite floor from major brands such as Shaw, Mohawk, Mannington, and Armstrong. From remodels to new construction, let Fairway Floor help you dream it, design it, live it. Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet, North Idaho's premier flooring store. Come in and see it for yourself.
The Move Fitness gyms are on the move. Let's go!
With a new gym opening soon in Spokane and a variety of fun classes starting now, There's never been a better time to join.
Well, good morning, everybody. Look at the sun. Look at the blue sky and some cloud cover out there. Take a look at the next 12 hours, and we're going to see all of that. The sun, some clouds, and a high today of 41 degrees. A normal high is into the mid-40s. We won't get there until the weekend. In fact, we'll hit normal by Monday. Getting there, low 40s. Light snow Wednesday night for a Thursday morning commute with snow on the ground, and then a chance of snow showers coming in on Friday. Look for the weekend to be pretty nice. And we spring forward Saturday night. We're going to be in the mid-40s, near 50 Monday. First day of spring.
We sure like the sound of that.
I sure do. Yeah, let's just round that up. All right. We will hope to see you throughout Good Morning America. It starts right now.